Hello, my name is Daniel Phillips. I'm the Arkansas State Surveyor, and today I want to put together a video showing how to draw a sketch for a corner certificate. Now, I'm definitely not the best at these, but we've put a few together here, and we've picked up on a few tips and tricks along the way. So hopefully there's something in here that will help you. Point in Nevada County, southern Nevada County. It's a PLSS corner, which is a railroad spike in the middle of a road intersection. So it's in asphalt. So we took enough shots to get enough information to add to the sketch the intersection, fence line, and we were able to measure all of our references with GPS. So we're going to put the whole drawing together in Carlson. So I'll start with just kind of sketching in these roads. Actually, I'll start with measuring to the references. So we'll do a line command. So 3 of these references are power poles and 1 is a fence corner. So that's our main point in the road. It's a railroad spike. 14 south, 22 west, section 19, southeast corner. So this fence corner is one of our references. Go ahead and draw another line. This is a power pole. So I take 2 shots on a power pole since I'm using GPS so I can get the center of the pole. We'll come back to that. Repeat line command. Okay, we'll go over this in just a minute. Let me get the other line in. And here it is. Okay, so on power poles, I take 2 shots. One represents the bearing to the power pole, and one represents the distance to the power pole. So you can see this PPB is my bearing shot, PPD is my distance. So we're going to adjust that point to estimate the center of the pole. So next thing I'll draw is a circle. Start back at our main point. Snap to my distance shot. Make sure our nearest snap is turned on, which it is. And extend this line to the circle. So that point estimates the center of the power pole. So we'll get rid of that. We'll go ahead and turn these off. Go to my hide layer. Then go to draw symbols, insert symbol. We'll change this to power pole symbol. Scale, I'll make that about a 6. Okay. And then snap that on there. Okay, we'll do the same thing here. So I've got my bearing, and now I need my distance. So repeat circle command. We'll take my nearest snap off. Now we'll extend this nearest. Try that again. Nearest. Okay. Go ahead and turn these off. Repeat symbol command. Everything's correct there. Pop that in. Get rid of the circle. Repeat circle command. Then we'll grab that, and then nearest, snap to. Go ahead and turn those off. Repeat symbol command. There we go. Get rid of that circle. Now that is just a fence corner, so let's go ahead and draw that fence in real quick. Let's do a line command. From here to here, repeat command. Go from here to here. We'll change that from a solid line to fence line number 1. Line scale will start at 0.01. So that will look okay in the paper space. Okay. Now I want to sketch in my 2 incoming roads here. So we'll go to P-line. I'll start here. We'll draw these dirt roads in. Got a big radius on that incoming road. We'll just kind of put a break point there. Actually, I don't want to go that far. Let's do that again. So we have 2 different road types. So we'll do 2 different polygons. Road edge, road edge, road edge, and then jump all the way down to the other end of the radius, or the road intersection flare, basically. There. There. Put a break in there. Okay. Now I want to smooth those lines out a little bit. So command smooth PL. And I want to do not the entire polyline, but a selection of the polyline. So select polyline to smooth. Select start point. Come back here. Next point. Come up here. Bends it a little too much. Let's try that again. Repeat. Smooth PL. Okay. Select that line. Start point. Select nearest. We'll hit it about right there. Now we'll hit that one. Okay, that looks a little better. Okay, repeat command. Okay, line here. Start of curve, end of curve. There. Okay, we'll do the same thing with the other side. P-line. Road edge, road edge, road edge, and then we'll jump down to the bottom of that intersection, road edge, road edge, break in here. Now I want to put a close command. Okay. Let's repeat the Polyline command for the main highway. Come down here. Let's go ahead and close that. Okay. Alright, we can hide some of these points. Go ahead and replace these symbols. One of these is a manhole inlet. We'll try point scale 3. Do not want to replace it. That looks pretty good. Repeat point symbol. Change that. C and G symbols, I think. There's fire hydrant. I'm going to bump that scale up to about 8. Okay. Keep that point. Go ahead and hide that. I want to increase that size a little. And hide that point. We can hide that point now. We'll bump that up a little. Okay. Go ahead and hide this. Don't need those anymore. Okay, let's go ahead and start labeling these bearings and distances. Annotate bearing distance. Actually, let's go back a little bit. Annotate, change the defaults. Angle, we want, now that's good, degrees minutes. We don't want to go as far as degrees minutes seconds. Distance, let's pull that down to 1 decimal instead of 2, 1 decimal place. And I think the rest of this looks good. I can adjust sizes later. Bearing distance. Yeah, I'm going to have to increase those sizes. Alright. Let's go ahead and fill in these, hatch these roads. See how everything lines up on paper space model. You got kind of a long point there. That's fine. We won't make a break line. We'll just kind of zoom out and Try to catch everything to about that fire hydrant, I think. View, window. Just catch that fire hydrant and just catch that power pole. There. I think that'll work. Now let's go back to model. Hatch command. We want to pick, I've got 2 gravel roads and 1 asphalt, so let's go to gravel. We'll leave the angle and scale alone for now. Select entity. Okay. It's giving me a warning that it's too dense. We'll adjust that later. So repeat hatch, gravel, select entity. Okay, it's giving me the density warning again. We'll override it. Now let's adjust the scale. And increase the size. Let's try 5. That looks pretty good. So let's do that over here to scale number 5. Okay. I think we can live with that. See how it looks on paper space. I can live with that. Let's do something about this road. Repeat hatch. Let's go look at these. Asphalt. Change that angle to 45. Scale. Let's try 5. Select entity. There's my entity. There we go. Might be a little bit too dense. We'll run with it for now though. So I can see my text is pretty small. We're going to increase that size. So we're going to window in, select the text. So go over here to properties, mText, text height. Let's try 2, maybe 2.5. Now it's kind of interfering with the hatch background, so we can fix that. Let's go back and select mText, background, use background mask. Okay. Oh, let's try that again. Okay, background mask is on. Okay. We need a symbol for this main point here. Let's go to draw, symbol, insert symbol. Go back to points. Maybe number 5 on the scale. Let's try that, see how it looks. I can live with that. Looks like we need to add a little separation to our bearing and distance. So let's go ahead and fix that. Okay, let's go ahead and label this section corner point. Let's try a line. Okay, put an arrow head on it. Arrow HD command. Size 4 is good. Select the line. Okay. Text. Select its location. Okay. We'll call that a 3.25 inch aluminum cap on 5/8 rebar. Might want to bring that out of the hatch. Okay, see how that looks on the layout. I could probably shrink that up a little. Yeah. Okay. What else do we need? So we've got the section, township, and range. I don't have the pictures downloaded yet, so the next thing I would do is insert a picture of the aluminum cap, and then insert the seal, signed and dated seal. And we need a north arrow. Got a crazy scale there. Let's pull that down to normal size. So I want to finish this out with a little bit of labeling. So I kind of want to label my sections. We'll change that line weight to differentiate from the rest of the drawing. We'll make that a little bigger, say 0.6. Change the color. I've got some text here that I already like the format of it, so I'm going to copy that. We'll put a section label here, 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 and here. So that's going to be section 19. Would be section 20. Section 29. And section 30. Okay, I want to label these power poles. Turn off my snap because that's going to cause me some issues. And we'll label that one. And we'll label that fence corner. I might have to make the text a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to call that, just give it a abbreviation there. This is a fence corner with location tag. That's just about it. I'd still need to insert. Left a little room here. I think I want to insert a couple of images, especially of this monument, and if I have room left over, I'll put some of the surrounding area. Okay, before I insert those images, let's just take a look at them. So these are the images from the Fieldwork. So that fence corner looks like this. It's got the location tag on it. That's one of the power poles. That's another power pole. So this is the north-south road is Highway 53, and the east-west is a gravel county road. You can see one of the power poles and the fence corner looking to the west in this image. That is the RB cap. We'll go ahead and edit that while we're here. Can I edit that? Yeah. We don't have much room to kind of maximize our space on the drawing. I want to crop that down. Save. Okay. So the reason it looks like this is because we hammered in all the numbers and the X here, cross, and the Township 14 South, Range 22 West. And to not damage the lettering when we hammered it onto the rebar, we used a block of pine, and it was about 100 degrees out there, and sap was pouring out of this block of pine. And when we hammered it, used it to hammer it on, some of that sap got on the monument. But anyways, looking east, we're looking at the other gravel road crossing. You can see that we set this by, there was an existing railroad spike, and it was about 1 inch under the chip seal surface. So we carefully chiseled out and found the rebar, or found the railroad spike, and then we chiseled out a slightly larger area, just big enough to fit the RB cap slightly flush, and then we hammered the 5/8 rebar down right next to the railroad spike. We left enough of the rebar exposed to then tap the RB cap on. So we're still kind of improving this process. We would like to add some kind of adhesive under the RB cap just to kind of fill in any voids and help protect the road asphalt, and to help keep the cap glued to the surface. Anyway, that's all the photos. I want to insert the RB cap photo, at least that one. So we'll copy that file path. Come back to the drawing, and now all I have to do is type image, and this is what I'm looking at. We're going to attach So we'll go to that file path, find the RB cap photo, and then pick an insertion point. I think that'll work. We'll put it by the description. And certification will go in the lower right. So there's not really enough room to add the other photos, which they'll be in the certificate anyway, so I'm going to leave those out this time. Let's go ahead and add a description for these county roads and that highway. Let's see. I don't know the county road names, but I can find them here. So that's Nevada County 49, and the north-south road is Highway 53. Alright, let's pick some text that we like. Yeah, they're all about the same size, so let's pull that in there. Oop. In text. That's AR Highway 53. I shouldn't have put it right over the hatch, but we'll make it work. Let's rotate that around. And let's increase that size a little bit. Now we want to add that background mask. We might not even need that mask, actually. Let's see how it looks without it, because that's kind of large. Take that off. Okay. Okay, so this is a draft. It is going to be reviewed and certified by staff surveyor Steve Martin, so I'm going to leave the stamp off at this time, but I am going to export it just to see how it's going to look in the final product. Remove these other pages, publish. Okay. Now I will check. And here it is. So that's just a very fast and kind of rough drawing. I'm sure a lot of you out there are a lot better at this than me, and if you spend a little more time on it, you can get this looking really, really nice. I just kind of wanted to show a couple of just kind of the tricks that I use, and maybe someone out there can, you know, pick up on something they haven't seen before. And I just kind of want to demonstrate, you know, it's pretty easy to do these sketches for corner certificates, and there's a couple little shortcuts, and that's all there is to it. So I hope this helps somebody out, and thank you for watching.